Let's say you want to build a website in 2026. You no longer need a developer. You don't even need to know how to code anymore. You just need 2 free AI tools and about an hour of your time. In this video, I'm going to walk you guys through exactly how I did it. So just a quick intro from me. I'm a finance guy and a sales guy. I have a background in working at a multinational investment bank, working at an AI startup, doing full cycle sales, and I've never had to develop anything. So when I needed a website, I didn't hire anyone. I just used 2 free AI tools and I built it myself in about under an hour. I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can do this without any experience needed whatsoever. So the first thing we can do is go to Claude AI. Claude has a desktop version, but for the purpose of this video, I want to show you guys that you guys can also use it on your web page. I do pay for Claude, but this will work and is applicable on the free tier as well. So for those that may not know, Claude is a competitor to ChatGPT. It's owned by Anthropic. No, this isn't a paid ad for Anthropic, but if Anthropic wants to help and support me as a brand, you guys are more than free to do so. But for the sake of this video, where we're going to make a website, let's ask it, help me write a Replit prompt to build a clean 1-page consulting website with a hero section, about me, and contact form. Websites, right? So what we're doing right now is I'm showing you guys like the Claude here, and I'm going to respond to that, and it's going to provide me an output, and that output is going to, we tweak it or not, is going to allow us to input that prompt, so that response, that output, into Replit to help us create a website. This is the step that most people skip, right? They go straight to, immediately going to the builder with a weak prompt, so it doesn't allow you to get the best output as possible, but Claude fixes that, right? So this is what I want you guys to definitely focus on. So the prompt that it provided, so here's a Replit prompt crafted for your consulting site, and here's all the details, right? And we're just gonna copy and paste as is, right? Many features to it, which is good. You're gonna see that it has the tech stack, right? The color palette, the section. So we're gonna copy it in the top right and bring it over to Replit. So if we just go back home, right? This is the homepage of Replit. Again, I don't pay for Replit. This is a free tier, so it's as if you guys are using it. And we're gonna just copy the prompt here, right? Pasting the prompt there. You can see it's being pasted. Let's watch what happens next. So Replit is analyzing the data. Right, it's taking its time, it's working through it. You can see in the top left that it says consulting website builder, so it's working behind the scenes, right? I'm gonna give it some time. It's thinking and it's working. Okay, here it says building a premium single-page consulting website for Brandon. Since this is a self-contained page with no backend, I'll create a web artifact and write it directly, so it's stating what it's doing. The spec is detailed enough that I don't need to explore further, which is great. Is an extreme high distinction from what the normal person would do. Would go automatically into Replit, but if you can have Claude structure the prompt for you so that Replit is easily able to digest the request, then one, you'll get the output in a better fashion, and then two, you will use less computing and usage, so by therefore less money and less extra power if you're paying for it on a tier, because even the free tiers, right, you run out of energy, so you always want to be cognizant about how you're using AI. Here it says it's building the entire site. Since the spec is fully defined, colors, fonts, copy sections, I'll write it directly as a React component or part of the Replit product with all the styling. So it's writing all 3 files at once. And you can see it says here, invite any collaborators if I want, or if I want to work on multiple tasks in parallel, I can continue writing and it would continue to work on projects. But for the sake of this video and project, we're just gonna focus on this right here. Okay. It's taking its time, which is good. You know, if this has been helpful so far, please feel free to smash the like button. It does help from an algorithmic perspective. It's even generating images. Awesome. Oof. I just give it a few minutes. It's been 2 minutes so far. Okay. So I wrote the prompt. Definitely gonna hear from you guys in the comment section. See if when this ends up being created, what you guys think. Oof. Right. So on the top left, you have my name. On the right, you have different sections, tabs that you can go in. AI strategy for organizations ready to move. I help nonprofits and growing businesses implement AI tools that save time, reduce cost, and create clarity. On the money. So this, if we were to go down, if I click see my work, it takes me all the way down to the services. If I click get in touch, then it scrolls all the way down as well. So the links work. If I were to click work, it would take me down to services as well. The about me is my background, the contact, very simple, to the point. What do I do? Services, AI implementation. I audit your workflows and deploy the right AI tools for your team. Number 2, I process automation. So I'm eliminating manual bottlenecks with systems that run without you. Strategy and training would be 3. Get your team aligned on the AI adoption with workshops and playbooks so that your entire team can stay up to date. I'm built in New York, right? Rooted in results. I like this. My name is Brandon Diaz, a New York City-based consultant with a background in finance, ops, and emerging technology. I've worked inside JP, logistics, nonprofit, and I help organizations cut through AI hype to find what actually works. My approach is direct, practical, built around your specific context. I like it. It even shows here background, right? Some of the stats that can help. BS in financial economics, my undergraduate degree. I've taken higher ed certifications through Harvard Business School Core Online, and I'm a part of my community board. Here at the bottom, plain and simple, you can put your name, email, org, and the message. Boom, and then this email right here created, you can send. Nice. Awesome. So you guys saw me create this live. Here it has the data. It built it. It says the site is live, looking sharp. The coloring, maybe we could change if we need to. Let's say we want to change the color. Can we adjust the color scheme to go from gold, orange to red, white, black? Light red. Red, white, black. Right? From gold, white, black. Let's see if we want to edit that live. And let's see the shift, and then we can open publishing, because right now we can see it, but in order for it to be published on website for anybody to do, you just need to click on 2 more links, or 2 things, and I'll show you guys that in a short few minutes. Okay, just want to show you guys live so that we can edit the color scheme. Let's see. But you guys can see how easy it was just to do that, right? I was able to explain that in plain English to Claude. Claude was able to provide an output. The output was provided and it was clear, right? Here it had the warm gold. I could have adjusted it from the very beginning, but we left it as is just so I can give you guys the simple walkthrough. Look, after requesting for it to change the color, it did, and it kept the white, kept the black, and it just changed to red. Awesome, right? Great. So you guys saw it live. Now let's say we want to make this public. Right? I would click on open publishing, and it would ask you to upgrade to publish. But there's also another way. If I'm not mistaken, you would have to add your own domain. If I want to make it public, Yeah, you would have to upgrade it. Or there's another way to take it public. Let's just do that. How to make Replit website public for free. Deploying websites for free, right? To quick publish. Anyone with the URL, I would have. You would have to link GitHub. How do we link GitHub publishing? Because it's not deployable yet. All right. So if we go to GitHub, right? I have my own GitHub account, and I were to log in. And for the sake of time, we'll click New Repository and Public. Start with a template, create repository. Let's say I were to make domain. Okay, I would have to publish it. Show less. Upload a file, create a design. That's fine. Yeah, I would have to. Or let's see. Whoa. How to deploy website using GitHub. Log into GitHub, new repository, use the main format. Or username is your actual GitHub name, told your primary portfolio, give it a name, my project. Set the visibility to the public, refer for your account. Add a README file, upload your website files. So I guess for the purpose of this, I would have to work on that, on using GitHub, and I haven't done that yet. I'm pretty sure it's not too difficult. So maybe I could create a video on that later. But let's say you want to publish, either you would have to pay for that or figure out another way to print yeah. Either you pay for the $20 a month, or you can just figure out another way to deploy it through another means. So I would be using GitHub. I'm gonna figure out a way to deploy properly, but that's the created website, and we did that in a few minutes. Now granted, you would tweak a few things and whatnot, but this is a perfect landing page, like especially for somebody who has a no code background, no developer background. Like, it's amazing. So I hope this was helpful. Again, drop a like, right? It tells YouTube that the video is worth sharing and that this is something that you guys enjoyed or learned. Please subscribe. The next video, I'm going to show you guys how to deploy it with GitHub, or even talk about how you guys can save more than 10 hours a week using Claude, like I just did, for example. Comment below what you guys would build with AI. I read every single comment, and looking forward to it. Thanks. See you guys later.